So this is the next one we're going to start is the deployment of WLAN Secure Connectivity Service. Okay, my name is Roy Wong. So I'm going to deliver this topic number 4 for the WLAN CMP. So understand the WLAN access authentication. Can describe the access control, the control technology supported by the agile controller, and also master the agile control configuration process and methods. Okay, we start from the content here. Content number 1, WLAN access authentication. Okay, so you can see from the slide over here. So the first one showing you the traditional the network design, and on the right side you can able to see there's a new technology is already using the WLAN here. Okay, so this is a traditional network design. So as you can see, all the network here, all the core, the storage, and the server, even our current terminal or the PC is using the wire to connect to go online. So when some of the hacker they try to hack into our system, it's very difficult because they only have one way to access, which is at the WAN area here. Before they can able to access, they have to pass through the firewall. So this is happening to the traditional network. But when all the technology now slowly change to the WLAN, so now they start to have more the risk behind here. You can able to see. So right now, all the access layer over here, we no longer connect to the wire. Yes, for the AP, it's on the uplink, it's still connected through the wire. This is for sure. But for the downlink, you can able to see all our mobile device, including the laptop, the tablet, and some of the mobile device we use all connected using the wireless. So when we connect to the wireless, then the high chance we're going to open it and allow the unauthorized user or maybe the hacker, the attacker, try to attack directly from the access layer. So right now, the external attacker, all the hacker is not necessarily attack from the WAN area anymore. They can direct attack from the access layer here. Okay, and also they can try to using some of the mobile network to attack your mobile device. Okay, NAC stands for the Network Admission Control. So this is an end-to-end access security framework and also include the 802.1x authentication. Okay, the MAC authentication and also the portal authentication. So all the terminal when they want to access to the internet or some of the resource, so before they can able to access that, they need to go through the authentication. And here is the radius overview. So the radius is stand for the remote authentication, the dial-in user service. Okay, for short we call it as a radius. So the radius use the client and also the server's model in the distributed mode. Okay, they not only to do allow you to do the authentication, they also can set some of the authorized access for the different user. So it's often used in the network environment that require the high security and control remote user access. Okay, here is some of the working process for the radius. So starting when the user want to access to the resource, so the user need to give the login username and the password. So all those information we're going to send into the radius client. Okay, and okay, this one is actually is the AC itself. So we're using the AC to act as the radius client, and the radius server actually is located in somewhere else. So this is our AC. Okay, we can call it as the radius client here. So they're going to collect the information from the remote user. So after they collect the information from the remote user, you're going to send the authentication request to the server. So now the server going to check its own database. We're going to check whether right now the username and the password is the correct or not. So it's in the authorized list. Yes, you're going to send the acknowledge to the client here. So when the radius client receives the response, so you're going to send a start accounting request to the server. Okay, and as the server start to do the accounting, so the user finally can access to the resource in these places. Okay, and then the last one, when they want to disconnect from the server, because for some of the authorization, they can able to using the time on to set the schedule. So when the list time is reached, then the client is going to send the authentication stop request to the server. So the server will stop the connectivity and authorize from this client. So this is an entire process for the radius. Okay, and the next one, this is the A02.1x authentication. So the full name for the A02.1x authentication, okay, we also can mention, we call it as an EAP OE. The full is Extensible Authentication Protocol over Ethernet. Okay, it mainly used to provide the access authentication of the LAN user. Okay, over here we call it a LAN user, so that's why you can see the name here. They're using EAP OL, okay, over the LAN. The same again for the A02.1x authentication is using the standard client and the server architecture, but with three components here. Okay, the client device and the authentication server. So this is some of the basic concept. The authentication mode is support interface-based authentication. They can based on the interface and do the authentication, or you can using the MAC address-based authentication. Then the method, you can use the EAP Termination Authentication or Relay Authentication. So this one I'm going to go through it one by one later. So this is a termination authentication. So the first process, they're using the EAP OL. Okay, on the LAN here, the client is going to send the EAP OL, the info to the device here. This is our AC right here. And then this device, our AC, you start to send the request and identify for the current client. So they try to get all the information from this client. So after that, they're going to send a challenge. So this challenge includes some of the information of the username and the password. Okay, so they're going to send to the client, and client have to respond. So identify over here. Normally, it's not doing the authentication about for the username and the password. So when they already start for the connection over here, the EAP OL, they go what they do on the AC over here, you're going to check right now whether the PC is belong to the authorized MAC address or not. If yes, then they will proceed to the next step over here. Okay, they'll ask for the username for the authentication. Okay, once everything is done, the device here, our AC, it will send the access request to the server. Then the server is going to send the information, okay, whether it's accept, success or fail. Then once the AC here receive it, then they're going to open the port. So right now the client can access to anywhere, okay, because it's already success. Okay, this authentication. So this authentication is based on the two-way authentication. So first, the client will do the authentication on the AC. So after they pass all the steps inside the AC, then the AC will going to send the access request to the server and ask for the connection. And the last one, when the port is already authorized, so they're going to form a handshake. And the second one, EAP Relay Authentication. So what's the difference here between the terminal authentication and the relay? So the difference is the AC basically don't do any the authentication for the MD5 challenge. They only check on the MAC or maybe the interface authentication. That's all. So when you can see on the first place, they only do the identify on the client here. You can see the start. Then after that, you're using the request identify to check whether this client is inside the authorized MAC address or not. If yes, so anything that sends from the client here, okay, you can see the after that the MD5. So all of those information will be sent directly from a server, to the client. So the client needs to give the correct information, the username and the password, and all the way back to the server, and let the server do the decision. So if we're going to send the accept request, the response to the user. Okay, this is the only difference here. So the terminal will be do the authentication on the AC itself, or the relay one, right? All will be based on the server here. And the next one, the portal authentication overview. So the portal protocol is used to exchange the message between a web authentication server and other device. So the portal authentication allow you to using the AAA server to do the authentication. So we can using the username and the password to do the authentication. And also they have one more is the web server. So the allow user using the web to do the authentication, and the policy server. So we can configure using the ACL or maybe some of the rule over there to do the authorize. So after the user log in already, where they can go, like internet access, or maybe some of the resource where they can able to access. So this is a portal authentication process. This is a logical view. You can see they already speak to the multiple server over here. And actually for all those can maybe belong to the same physical equipment. So the first step, the PC try to browse to any website. Okay, they're going to send the browse request to the access device. So when this is our AC receive the request from the PC. Of course, they're going to send the redirect to the PC, because right now the PC haven't do any authentication yet, so they have no authorized to access to the internet. So this is the reason the AC send the authentication web page back to the client. So when the PC receive the web page for the registration or the login page, you need to do the authentication. They need to give the correct username and the password. So after that, it will send to the web server, okay, the web server here, and the web server we're going to send the authentication interaction to the AC itself. So when this AC they don't do any authentication over here, so all of them maybe they're using the radius. So the server is located in the other places. So you're going to send all the client information to the AAA server and let the AAA server to decide whether this username and the password is correct or not. Yes, it will do the response. Okay, it will respond back and send to the client. So the client will know whether right now I have the authorized to access to the network or not. So when the user already received the notification, okay, of course the web server will also going to send the acknowledge to the AC, okay, our AC, they send the acknowledge to the AC. So right now the PC is go online. Then the follow-up will be the security monitoring, information exchange. So all the information will be sent through the policy server over here. So this policy server will check all the traffic and control the traffic. So this PC user with this account, where they can able to go. And here is a MAC address authentication requirement. Software need to be installed on a client for the 802.1x authentication. So this technology apply to the PC that need to access the network for the long period of time. And the second, the client must support a browser for the portal authentication. Okay, and what happened to the client when they cannot support the software installation, or maybe the browse to be the authenticate? So this means they can't able to using the web browser to do the authenticate, or maybe they can't able to using the software installed to the client. So what we can do? So what is this kind of the device? So most likely this one is referred to those of the equipment like network printer. So this is one example over here, because this kind of the network printer, they can able to install any software and open any for the portal authentication. So that's why we're using the MAC to bypass the authentication. So this is the way they do. An access device first trigger the 802.1x authentication for the user. So when the user they actually does not respond within a certain period of time, because right now the client, right, they actually can't support any the software installation. They can't able to open the browser to do the authentication. So that's why they have no response within this period of time. So example, this is 30 seconds. Okay, the device, our IC here, they try to send the challenge to the PC and open this one for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you don't send me the response. Then I will assume right now your current this current, right, they can't able to install software or using the browser to do the authentication. Then I will start to learn your MAC address here. Okay, the AC here, we're going to scan and learn the MAC address from the client. So the access device send the MAC address of the user as the username and the password to the AAA server for the authentication. So they learn everything from the client here and use the information sent to the server to let the server do the decision. So if this is a MAC address inside the authorized list, yes, this PC, even they don't pass through the portal authentication, is still allowed to connect online.